Once upon a time in the Middle East, there was a poor boy, Aladin. When his father died, his mother had to work very hard.
Aladin, we don't have enough money. I'm not able to cook good food for you.
I'm sorry. I promise you that one day I will give you everything you deserve.
It's getting late. Please go to the market and buy some fish, my dear.
He went to the market, and while he was shopping, a stranger came to him.
How's your father? How's he doing?
My father died a long time ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm your uncle, Aladin.
I didn't know I have an uncle.
The man in fact was not his uncle. He was a magician. Please take me with you. I would like to see her. Both went home, and when Aladin's mother saw the man, she was surprised because she didn't know who it was. Please sit down and have dinner with us.
Aladin's mother cooked the fish, and while they were eating, the stranger said,
And what do you do, Aladin? He does nothing. He just likes to play with his friends. But that's not right. Come with me on a journey to another country. You will learn how to buy and sell the finest fabrics.
That sounds good to me. At least I'll meet other people and visit other countries.
We will leave tomorrow morning.
Next day they left early morning. Aladin told Aladin wonderful stories throughout the journey. At night they stopped to rest.
Please bring some wood to make a fire. When you come back, I will tell you a secret. When the fire was lit, the magician said some magical words. Suddenly, a door opened. Open the door, Aladin. Aladin opened the door and he saw a staircase. You will have to go down, walk a straight and narrow hall, and at the end, you will find a lamp. Bring it to me, but I warn you, don't touch anything or you will regret it.
When Aladin was inside the cave, he was surprised to see diamonds, rubies, and other precious stones. At last, he saw the lamp. He took the lamp and looked inside very carefully.
But there's a ring inside. I will put it on anyway. He didn't say anything about the ring.
Then he went back to the door. When he was about to go out, the magician said,
Give me the lamp, Aladin, give me the lamp. Aladin was surprised by the tone of his voice and was suspicious.
I will give it to you as soon as I'm out.
No, I just want the lamp. And the magician got very angry at Aladin that he slammed the door. Aladin had no other choice but to go down the stairs, where he sat on the floor and remained there for 2 days.
It's so dark in here, and I'm feeling so cold.
Then he rubbed his hands together, and suddenly he saw a bright light coming out from the ring. It was a genie.
Master, I will do as you order.
Who are you?
I am a slave from the ring. I will grant all your wishes.
If that is true, then take me home.
And in just a few seconds, he was back home again.
Aladin, I was worried about you. Where have you been?
Oh, mother, something terrible happened.
And he told his mother about the magician, the ring, and the lamp. And he rubbed the ring again. The genie appeared before them.
Ha 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 ha. Your wish is an order to me.
Give us something to eat.
And from that day, Aladin and his mother always have food on the table. The genie gave whatever Aladin and his mother asked for. They built a huge castle to stay and had enough money. One day, Aladin went to the market and he saw passing by the Sultan's daughter.
Mother, I want to marry the Sultan's daughter. Go talk to the Sultan and take this fine jewelry I found in the cave.
Very well, I'll go. But I can't promise you it's good news.
His mother went to the palace to talk to the Sultan.
Honored woman, what can I do for you?
My son, Aladin, fell in love with your daughter and he wants to marry her. He has sent her a gift.
As soon as the Sultan saw the sparkling jewelry, he said,
This fine jewelry is not enough. I will approve the wedding on one condition. If your son wins by tomorrow, a splendid and a magnificent palace, he will marry my daughter.
When Aladin heard the news, he asked the genie from the ring for another wish.
Ha 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 ha. Your wish is my command.
Next day, the Sultan was astonished to see the palace, and they agreed to the wedding, and in a few days they got married. But in a faraway place, the magician heard the news.
I am so furious. Aladin didn't die inside the cave. I'm sure he has that genie in the lamp. I have to go back and get it.
The magician disguised himself as a merchant and went to the palace where Aladin were living. As soon as the princess was before him, he said,
Would you like to exchange old lamps for new ones?
Well, indeed, I have a lamp. Let me bring it. As soon as the princess gave the lamp to Aladin, he rubbed the lamp and the genie appeared.
Ha 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 ha. Your wish is an order to me.
Take me and the princess to my homeland.
And he took them away. When the Sultan knew about what had happened, he was furious at Aladin, and he had to tell him the truth.
Aladin, I will forgive you if in 40 days you bring me my daughter back. You know I will.
Aladin was desperate and didn't know what to do. Then he remembered the genie of the ring. He rubbed the ring and the genie appeared.
Ha 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 ha. Your wish is my command.
Take me to where my wife is.
In an instant, Aladin reached the place where the magician hid the princess.
Aladin told her what had happened. Then he asked,
And do you know where the lamp is?
that wicked magician has it.
We have to think of something to get it back. I think I have a plan.
That night, the princess invited Aladin to have dinner. But as always, he carried the lamp with him.
You look beautiful tonight, princess.
Thank you. I think I need some fresh air. Let's go to the balcony. Leave this lamp on the table. It looks so old and rusty that nobody will take it.
You're right.
Aladin placed the lamp over the table and they went outside. As soon as they left, Aladin took the lamp and then he went behind them. And when they were in the balcony, he pushed Aladin, falling down from the balcony. Then he immediately rubbed the lamp.
And you have to listen to what the other children are doing. We start with grade 2B first.
Ha 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 ha. Your wish is my command.
Genie, I order you to take us to our palace immediately.
And in an instant, they appeared in the palace where Aladin's mother and the Sultan were waiting, and when they saw them, they hugged them and kissed them.
Everything is over now, and we have nothing to worry about. Come, my dear wife, our life together is just beginning.
And they lived happily for many, many years.